From Hollywood, almost live, it's the Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your host and the star of our show, the amazing and totally outrageous Mr. Chuck Ferris.
Bow chicken, bow chicken. All right. Hiya, folks. I'm standing here with the old treasure hunt chicken. I'm not sure whether this is a boy or girl. Maybe I shouldn't hold your hand. Now, you may ask, what is a treasure hunt chicken? Well, that's a straightforward, insane, and very forthright and insipid question. Thank you, treasure hunt chicken. There you go. There goes the treasure hunt chicken. Now, we have an unusual, bye-bye. Now, we have an unusual selection of relatively unknown amateur and professional talent backstage, all waiting to impress our panel of celebrities. Now the celebrities will rate them, and the act with the highest score will receive this wonderful little trophy and this check for $516.32. Thank you, Stevie. All right. Now, if after 45 seconds, one of our celebrities feels the act is not worthy of continuing, he or she will hit that old gong like that. Okay, that's the way it works. Now, our first act is a gentleman who says he's 70, going on 30, and getting younger by the minute. Now, at this rate, he'll spend the September of his years getting pimples. Ladies and gentlemen, Bernie Jolson.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Rock-a-bye, with a Dixie melody. When you crown a tune from the heart of hang that cradle, mama mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the soul. Mama, listen what you're playing. You're playing weak for one, my lady. Sing it for me. Soft and low, just as so. On your knees, I made you better kiss I deliver. If you would only sing the Suana River. Rock-a-bye, baby, with an
Very good, Bernie. Bernie, in the true show business tradition, you went straight ahead. We'll be back to meet our wonderful celebrities and find out what they think of old Bernie here right after this message. This is Bernie Jolson. We're here on the Gong Show. Now, our celebrities will be rating our acts on a scale of 0 to 10, Bernie, based on entertainment value, creativity, and ability. And now let's meet our celebrities. Our first panelist is right in tune with the Gong Show philosophy because he, too, feels that consenting adults should be allowed to wear a duck suit in the privacy of their own home. Welcome the socially conscious Artie Johnson. Artie. What do you think of Bernie Jolson, Artie?
I gave Bernie 1 point for a multitude of things. 1 for his haircut.
Yes.
I gave him 1 for each time he kneeled and got up.
Right.
And I gave him 1 for the best imitation of George Raft I've heard in a long time.
Exactly.
They all add up to a 4.
Terrific. 4. I think that's wonderful. Now, say hello to a lovely gongerette who poses the musical question, what am I doing here? Miss Barbara Feldon. Barbara.
Well, I think young talent should be encouraged, so I gave Bernie a 4.
See that, Bernie? It's consistent. Now, we're honored to have this next performer with us because we just found out he passed up a case of measles to be with us today. Say hello to Scoey Mitchell. Scoey.
Chuck, I've had it up to here with these Mammies and Dixies. No, I gave him 4 for talent.
Right.
3 for the choice of song.
Right.
5 for nerve, which adds up to 3.
A 3, a very big 3, and that gives you, Bernie, a total of 11 points. And I think that's wonderful. Let's have a nice hand for Bernie Jolson. Bernie Jolson has just gone off to Gong Heaven. Now, all of our acts know beforehand they may be gong. And that's a chance they take to be seen on television coast to coast. All right, now, here's our next act. Sometimes you find an act that's so good, they have superstar written all over them. And as soon as we find one, we'll let you know. But right now, say hello to Miss Valerie Ray Clark.
Johnny were lovers. Lordy, how they could love. They swore to be true to each other. True as the stars above. He was a man. But he done her wrong. Frankie went down to her motel. Got out her old 44 and waited to hear Johnny coming. Rat-a-tat-tat through the door. He was her man.
Ah, Valerie.
They missed the death.
Yes, well, Valerie, commercial television is just not ready for social significance, I guess. Artie, why did you do that to Valerie?
I belong to a committee that is out to prevent the molestation of rubber dolls.
I see. Well, yeah, that made her laugh. Very good. Well, Valerie, you're going to have a nice little, cute little present, and you and Johnny, and thank you very much. Yeah, wait a second. Yes, Scully? Very good.
I'd like, if possible, to divvy. I think that we should leave her in the running for the big prize because I'd like for her to use the money to buy some decent props.
No. Now, Valerie, you take care of yourself. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message.
Listen to this. You can save up to 50% or
He
more.
works at Disneyland, where he's gathering data for his master's thesis on the social economic implications of Goofy and Pluto. Welcome a bright and silly guy, Rudolfo Isaac Perez.
Penso che un sogno così non vi torni mai più. Mi dirigevo le mani, le facce di blu. Poi d'improvviso del nivo del vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù, e volavo felice in alto del sole ed ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù, nel blu dipinto di blu.
Very good, Rudolfo. That was wonderful. Boy, oh boy, you do have a way with it. All right, let's find out what our celebrities think about good old Rudolfo, and we'll start with Barbara Feldon.
Well, I think I'm in love, as a matter of fact. I gave him an 8, which is my lucky number.
I
So maybe
think
it'll be yours.
that's really good. See that, Rudolfo? You do have a way. Joey Mitchell.
I happen to love Hungarian songs. Why did they laugh? I gave him a big 7.
There you go. 7. All right. Artie Johnson.
In order for me to go back to my old neighborhood, where Vito Dastis and Ralph Squalia and the rest of the guys were, if I don't give him a good number, I wear cement shoes. So I'm giving him an 8 for a great song.
And that gives you a total of 23 points. And congratulations, Rodolfo. I think that's great. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. Here with all of these wonderful people. Now, many of today's young composers sing about love and wear their hearts on their sleeves. Oh, boy, I know how that feels. Our next 2 performers sing about food and wear their breakfast on their tie. So let's have a Gong Show welcome for the Menus.
Baked potatoes on my knees, green beans on my watch band, split peas between my teeth. Hey, sir, do you have a ham on rye? Why, yes. It's at my side. And you see this pie? What? It's in my eye. I've got corn in my underwear. Oh my gosh, the cob's still there. Oh, let's have a party, a real fine party. Let's have a party, 'cause the buzz on me.
Well, gang, come on down here. These are the menus. Did you show them that stuff you have there? All right. Now, Artie Johnson, why did you gong the menus?
Because I have a lot of friends in the Stagehands Union, and they got to clean this garbage up, and I think it's unfair.
Well, anyway.
I was hungry for more, actually.
Oh, there. See,
I personally think your act belongs in a restaurant.
Well, anyway, Chicken, I want to thank you for being on the show, and I want you to have a little something here. I want to give you this little salami here, and you enjoy that. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for being on the show. Let's have a nice hand. Bye-bye, Chicken. All right, next act. Okay. All right, that was the menus. Now, here's a 62-year-old lady who told us she was the first flower child back in 1937. It must have been quite a shock to have her transcendental meditation interrupted by World War II. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, meet Yolanda Perrin.
When I'm calling you, will you answer too? That means But if when you hear my love calling you near, and I hear you with it.
Oh, Yolanda, you did it. You did it. You made it through. Scully, what do you think of Yolanda Mitchell? Oh, no, Yolanda Perrin.
I like it.
Scully.
I haven't really figured out what kind of score to give her, though. I really did like it. She has a great deal of dignity. I'm giving her a strong 6.
A 6. Artie Johnson.
Boy, before she pulled that, I was going all the way, but boy, she did that skating thing and it ruined the whole thing. 5 only.
All right, 5. Barbara Feldon.
I gave her 2 because she never thought she'd make it all the way through, and I gave Artie a 7.
Okay, 2 for a grand total of 13 points, Yolanda. I think that was good. Thank you for being on our show. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. Okay. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, it's my privilege to present to you Mr. Cassius Sargent.
Dear friend, a loose screw is not modern or new. And you may or may not have one, but in case that you do, I would advise you.
Cassius, just a second. Don't you forget where you are. Remember where you are. Remember where you are. And, oh yes, time is up, Cassius. And thank you for being with us. We'll try again. You know, keep a stout heart. Let's have a nice hand for Cassius Sargent. Cassius, there you go. Bye. All right. Music. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. We are now going to find out who our winner is. May I have the envelope, please? Aha. Here it is. And it is, with 23 points, Rodolfo Isaac Perez. Come on down here, Rodolfo Isaac. Come on in, gang. There you go, Rodolfo. All right. Here's your wonderful little Gong Show trophy, Rodolfo. And here's a check for $516.32 big ones. I want to thank you for being on the show. I want to thank all of our acts, Bernie. Yolanda, you come right on in here. Milton DeLug and the band with a thug. There's Barbara and Artie and Scully Mitchell. And this is me, Sam. Bye-bye.
Stevie Auburn's wardrobe furnished by Giorgio, Beverly Hills.